If you're looking to sell your property, here's the big question. Should you go private sale or auction? Being a professional real estate specialist, I'm going to analyze the difference between two methods so you can make the right decision. Hey beautiful people, it is Ben Lam here. If you like my content, don't forget to smash the like button and hit subscribe so you won't miss out any more future content. You always have this question when you're selling your property. Should I go auction or should I go private sale? There are 5 things you need to consider before you decide. Number 1, the cost. The cost between private sale and auction is mainly the auctioneer fee. It could be free of charge if your agent has their in-house auctioneer. Otherwise, the auctioneer fee will vary depending on how experienced your auctioneer is. The experienced auctioneer could charge you up to $1,000. Does it guarantee you to get the best price? The answer is no. If you are a huge money saver, you might want to cut your costs as much as possible. You can then either choose a cheaper auctioneer or go with private sale. On the other hand, if you are a risk taker and you believe what you get is what you pay, you might want to invest more, and because you probably believe high risk equals to high rewards. Number 2 is the current market situation. Is it in a seller's market or is it in a buyer's market? When we are in a seller's market, the housing demand is more than the supply. Lenders are happy to lend more money to home buyers. An auction strategy could be in your favor to drive up the price through strong competition with an increasing number of desperate buyers in the market. But be careful, even if you see the very high state auction clearance rate, different suburb has their different market. The key indications you should look at is average days on market, local auction clearance rate, and average suburb demand, etc. On the other hand, when we are in a buyer's market, the housing supply is more than a demand. So it leads to longer average days on market because there is a lower number of buyers in the marketplace and the buyers has got more power to choose which one to buy through the excessive number of stocks in the marketplace. And then the private sale may be a good strategy for you and for your agent to negotiate and build relationship with the buyers in order to get you a better price. However, it leads to another consideration: timing. It is more about your personal time frame than which season or which time of the year you are looking to sell. Residential property is not a commodity that you can put a set price on and everybody will agree on it. Everyone sees different value on individual property. To be honest, the lower price you accept, the more buyer you're gonna attract. Vice versa. You might ask, why is it related to time frame? Let me explain. If you are going to auction, the length of full campaign is going to be 3 to 5 weeks. If you're going for private sale, it could be shorter or it could be longer. It depends on your price. To determine how long it takes for you to sell your property, it depends on how buyer sees its value for your property. And the value will be affected by 4 things, which is location, the marketing you do, and the presentation of your property, and the price you put on the property. Let's say, for example, if you got a new job interstate and you need to move there in a month's time, then a longer time selling strategy wouldn't be helpful for you because you want to make sure your method and strategy you're choosing can get you to sell your property as quick as possible. And number 4, your situation. Different people have different reasons to sell. What we found out, there are mainly 6 reasons that they are looking to sell. Number 1, divorce. Number 2, relocating, jobs, family, whatever. Number 3, deceased estate. Number 4, upsizing or downsizing. Number 5, financial stress. And number 6, assets reset. If you can think of any other reason, please leave a comment below so we can share it to everybody. And you should choose the method that is most comfortable for you depending on your situation. For example, if you bought a bigger home and you need to sell your current one, auction could be a good choice for you as you have much more control of the 4 factors and with a shorter selling period. And number 5, of course, you need to gauge the pros and cons of each method. Here are some pros and cons for each method. Auction. The pros of auction is, first of all, it's unconditional sale under the auction rules and with no cooling off period, so you don't have to concern the sale fall through. Number 2, there are 3 chances to sell: prior auction, at auction, or after auction. Number 3, there is potentially emotion competition to drive up the price on the auction day. Number 4, you don't need to disclose your reserve price until the auction day. That means the pricing can be your strategy. Number 5, it gives buyers a sense of urgency with a due date. On the flip side, it might not get any bids on auction day if it is a buyer's market, and we might lose some buyers who are too scared to go auction. Let's move on to private sale. Private sale is suitable for people who are not rushed to sell, and it potentially got less cost involved. Also, it has more flexible terms and conditions for purchases. On the flip side, buyers can put conditions like subject to finance or building inspection on the contract, which may prolong the selling process. And there is no sense of urgency for buyers, which means they have no pressure. At the end of the day, there is no one-size-fits-all solution. It all comes down to your personal circumstances and the way you feel the most comfortable with. My name is Ben Lam. I would love to share with you more about selling real estate. If you got any questions, send me an email. I will get back to you as soon as possible. And I'll see you in the next video.